Hello.
Hey, Chris, it's Alec.
Hello,
How are you?
Alec.
How are you?
Okay.
You're good?
I'm doing okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just calling to see how things are going with, well, I know that Evan went forward with freezing the Wikipedia on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you thinking about that?
What am I thinking about that? I can't edit it. I can't edit squat.
Well,
And I was going to answer some more mailbag letters.
well,
So I finally got my PC back and running after a weekend and not having it after a power failure.
well, I think the thing here is you did kind of drop the ball on getting the pages up, as quick as possible.
Well, I am going to get the pages up, and Simona will be killed.
Well, that's good. I'm just, Evan, he got kind of impatient because he was waiting a long time for this. I talked to him about it, but he's, he wasn't keen to move on it. He just wanted to. Do you have them finished? The Simone Law death page and the apology page?
And I'll have them upload either tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever the thing is unfrozen.
I think Evan wants you to show them to him first, just to make sure they're good. Well, can you blame him? He just wants to see the product before he unfreezes the site. Because if it's not what he wants, then he's going to refreeze the site, and that's a hassle for him. He's got to make sure you're good on your word.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll send them to him. I'll have them sent to him tomorrow.
All right. Well, that's between you and Evan. I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm just not satisfied with your apology video, and I don't think I'll be asking you to make another, because it's become apparent to me that I don't think you really even understand what you did wrong. Because that video, well, first of all, the call last time, you were just aching to get off the phone with me. You were just, trying to hurry the call along. And then the video, you just read off a list. It was rather apparent that you didn't put any thought into why I wanted you to say those things at all. And that was really the point, Chris. It wasn't about getting you to read things off a list. It was about getting to...
Yeah, actually I did get the point behind everything.
Yeah, there was even less emotion in your voice in that video than there is normally when you apologize for something. I mean, I've seen apology videos you made before, and they're all pretty lackluster, but this one was just like a slap in the face. You didn't say Sonichu was a failing franchise, either. That was part of my list. Sonichu can't make money. And you said you would say it, but you didn't. You weren't actually sorry. You said those things that I asked you to say because you thought that reading them off a list would get my ads off of your site. I took my ads off your site for the moment just because I don't really want Asperchu associated with your perennial legal troubles. But, if you do get Wikipedia back up, then my ads are going back because I'm not satisfied. That's if you get it up, Chris, because as far as I can tell, you don't really even care about Sonichu that much.
Oh, yes, I do.
Well,
I have to in the pages.
Chris, I warned you numerous times over the past several weeks that someone was targeting you for a lawsuit over problems you were causing with Sonichu. And if I was warned that someone was targeting me for a lawsuit and they had grounds to sue me, I would deal with it right away. I would drop what I was doing. I mean, you had time, Chris. You had all the time in the world. Doesn't that seem reasonable to you? You don't go to school. You don't have a job. I asked you, what your day was like last time I talked to you. And you said that, you were sleeping until 11 in the morning. I mean, 11, Chris? That's ridiculous. I would kill to be able to, sleep in all day. I have to get up early every day because I have things that I need to do. I mean, you could have slept until 10 instead and then used the extra hour to make the apology page or make an apology video or both. I mean, I don't understand what this whole biological clock thing is that you keep falling back on. Are you even listening to me right now? You weren't listening last time. I think you said in...
You know what? Look it up on Wikipedia.
Look up what?
Biological clock.
Biological clock is a phrase that women usually use to refer to their most fertile reproductive years. I really have no reason, no understanding of why you would apply that to yourself.
It references the sleeping schedule.
I don't have problems with sleeping, any sleeping schedule. I think what happens with a lot of people when they have absolutely nothing to do with their days, that's when their sleep schedule gets messed up. See, I have a routine. I have to go to work and I have to go to school and I work on my comic because I care about my comic. You don't have a job or school and you don't care about your comic, therefore your body...
I actually do care about my stuff.
Your actions say otherwise. You don't upload any pages. How many times have I told you you have to start uploading pages? Not just when I wanted you to make the apology page. I just mean in general. But you didn't listen.
Well, I have been working on the pages, and I will be uploading them as soon as the thing gets unfrozen. And I had to go through without a PC the past weekend because I was in a power failure.
Power failure? Like the power was knocked out all weekend? That doesn't stop you from trying.
It was actually knocked out for about 40 minutes, but then it took me a lot longer for me to get my computer back up and running.
I have blackouts on occasion, and my computer shuts off, and then when the power comes on, I just press the power button, and my computer comes back up in a minute.
For me, it came. I tried powering back on, and then the farthest it had gotten was just the introductory HP Pavilion's blue screen. And then it would go into looking like one of those color bars where the station's not broadcasting. So what you're saying is you don't take care of the equipment that you need to do your comic. I admit I need a new computer.
Why can't you buy one? I've seen
one right now.
I've seen videos of you in your room. You've got like a 40-inch HD TV in there. You've got your PlayStation 3. You've got like a wall full of video games, but you can't afford a basic computer. Like, nothing fancy costs maybe a couple $100. I could go buy myself 10 new computers right now if I wanted good computers because, I wouldn't do it because, I save my money. But the fact that I'm capable, is proof of that. How many video games do you own that you don't play, Chris?
I played all my games within my lifetime.
How many of them do you currently play? I've played a lot of games in my lifetime, but I own very few right now because as soon as I'm done with them, I usually sell them. You sure have a lot of time on your hands, Chris, to play all those games, for that matter. Because I've never come close to owning as many games as you have. Chris, how many hours a week do you spend on video games right now?
I don't know. I'd say about maybe 2 or 4.
2 or 4 hours
day.
a week? A day, okay. That's an awful lot of time to be spending on video games per day. And that is time that you could be using on your comic if you cared about your comic. But obviously you care
I do
about
care for
video
my
games.
comic. It's just I use that. That's actually between drawing page, between drawing and coloring.
But you could use that video game time to upload them. And you never did that.
Oh, yes, I do.
How many days have you missed since you promised you would upload 2 pages a day? You don't care. Your actions say that you don't care. Actions speak louder than words, Chris. I don't even consider you competition anymore. Do you know that? Because you obviously... my competition are artists that actually care about their work, and you play video games all day. And then you sleep in because you have nothing to do. And then when you do actually take time to do something, you don't actually work on your comic, you just attack me. And then when I'm nice to you, you continue to attack me. And then when I get mad and yell at you, you back down right away because you can't stand up in a fight. And then when I'm nice again, because I think to myself, I don't want to keep yelling because I'm not that kind of person, then you become disrespectful again. Do you have anything to say, Chris? He hung up.